Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're down here, just got on the beach, had a little lunch and a meeting on the Brad and Big Rich's Cajun Chef's Cook-Off. And so I wanted to show y'all the beach. It's looking great down here. We've got some overcast skies, but let me turn the sound down so I don't hear myself. But it's looking good for the weekend. Got a little rain chances, but I want to bring something to your attention. You know, nature has a funny way of taking care of itself. And when we had Laura hit, we had elevated dunes or elevated tides for a little bit. And actually, some of the areas lost up to half their dune structure. Some less, some more. We did have a few areas that actually washed through the dunes and went into the people's yards, especially down towards Gilcrest. But I'm going to pull up here, and I noticed it this morning after we got done with our live feed, and I shot video clips and sent them to a couple people and said, look, we've had some wind. Look at how the nature's taking care of itself. And so I'm going to pan around over here real quick and zoom in. And it may not look as much as it is, but I want to bring something to your attention. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Bolivar Vacations, where you're looking for single family, multifamily, or a corporate getaway. Give Bolivar Vacations a call. They've got some great houses. All of them are with beach view. Most of them are beachfront with easy access to the beach for your enjoyment. You can find them online at bolivarvacations.com. Fully furnished homes for your enjoyment. Now, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit and may have to adjust the camera. And I don't know if you can see it, but we've had some wind here the last couple days, and it's showing more over on the other side of the washout. But there's actually a lip where that sand has built back up against the dunes. And, you know, nature has a funny way of taking care of itself, and there you can see where it's actually gone up on the dune. But along here, and let me see if I can get over further so you can see there how, let me adjust the camera a little bit, how nature is taking care of itself. There you can see how it's built up, and that's built up about a foot and a half easy in about 3 days or 2 days. So with a little wind, we'll gain our dunes back, and with the vegetation and a little rain, it'll pack it down, the vegetation will grow back on it, and so that next year, hopefully we'll have our dune structure back, if not before then. But there you can see around that trash can how the wind's gone around it, and it's actually built back. Let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see. Our dunes have already started to rebuild, and that's nature taking care of itself out here on the upper Texas coast. And so areas that the dunes are there and it just got part of it or half of it washed away, we're already, and I'm going to pull across the washout so you can see it more. It's better to find over there. But you can see the beach is looking great. We look forward to this weekend. People are starting to show up, set up their campers, set up their tents. Just had a few sprinkles. And so things are looking good for the weekend. Team Bolivar invites everyone down to enjoy our 27 miles of paradise this Labor Day weekend 2020. The birds are back. There's a blue herring out there feeding here at the washout. And we're going to pull across here, and I'm going to show you where I first noticed the dunes being built back by nature automatically. And it's just unbelievable. We had some wind here for the last about 2.5 days, and we had a real big buildup. And I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see. This is on the west side of the washout. And let me zoom in so you can see, and we'll drive along here. But it's just unbelievable in a couple days how much of the dunes have built back, in some areas more than others. but you can see right here, that's a cliff, and you can see how that lip, you can see that lip in there and how it's starting to build back. Now the wind goes around that hump there, and so in front of it, it still has some rebuilding to do, but it has started, and that there looks to be right past that little hump there, looks to be about 2 foot of sand that's blown back, and then I'll pan around and you can see on down where it's actually filled back in, and you can't even see where there's any damage. And then down further, it's got another big cliff, but it has rebuilt. And so that's the good part. That's nature taking care of itself here on the upper Texas coast. With the vegetation there, it'll catch it. And if we can get a few more days of wind blowing, you know, I think it was blowing about 15 miles an hour, it doesn't take long to build back the dune system that we lost during Laura. And you can see there's the trash can, how much of that dune we've lost. And then we're going to go and you'll be able to see how it started building back around behind it. There you can see there's about 1.5 foot lip where it's actually rebuilt back already, and we're just now a week past the storm. And so, you know, in 7 days we've started to see a rebuild of our dune system here on Bolivar from Hurricane Laura that landed last week. So anyway, I just thought that was neat, and it was neat to see how nature's taking care of itself. You can see the beach is great. The county did have people out here cleaning the beach up, picking up trash that had washed in. And then I know some of the local homeowners that live here had picked up trash. And so things are looking good down here. The beach is in great shape. Tides have gone down now. Hopefully they'll stay down, and there's plenty of room here on Bolivar Peninsula for you to enjoy Labor Day weekend 2020. Remember, if you can't make it down or you want to see what the beach looks like anytime, go to our website, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. You can also find our 10 live streaming webcams on there, so you can see what it looks like on the beach right that minute. There's about a 20-second delay. We also have vacation rental area. Under where to stay, we've got the management companies that manage the homes down here that you can rent for, and you can tell them your price range and how many people, and let them find you the perfect home for your weekend getaway or maybe a week-long vacation. Now, after Labor Day, a lot of these homes go down anywhere from 25 to up to 40% on some of them, so you can get more for your money then. But right now, we also have an area for vacation rentals by owner and RV parks, whether it's on the beach side, on the highway, or on the bay, we've got you covered, along with information on area restaurants, history, and more. We're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed seeing how nature's rebuilding our dune system. Let us know where you're listening from. Are you coming down for Labor Day weekend, or are you going over to Louisiana to help some family and friends? And let's all keep our Louisiana neighbors in our prayers. They've got a long road to recovery, but I tell you what, there's a lot of people helping them from the big state of Texas. We're going to head on out. Say hi, say bye, give us one of those thumbs up or a little emoji smiley face. And until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.